Hi there, namaste, and welcome back to another spiritualistic pick a card reading. Today we're going to take a look at what you don't see coming. Okay, and we're going to pull some advice from your spirit guides in order to prepare for whatever this is. So please take a deep breath and inhale, drawing the energy up your spine. And as you exhale, allow yourself to come into clear knowing which group or groups has a message in it for you. As always, I would like to thank you so very much for being here, as I love you guys with my entire heart. I really do. So, on the left, we have group number 1 with the Andean cross. In the center, we have group number 2 with the blade. And on the right, we have group number 3 with the serpent. As always, the timestamps will be listed below in the description box, as well as any other information you might want from me. So, thank you again for being here, and I'll see you at your reading. Namaste. Hi there, group number 1. Namaste, and welcome to your reading all about what you don't see coming and advice from your spirit guides. So, we are taking a look at your card, which is the Andean cross. Now, this is number 2, and immediately this drew resemblance to the High Priestess to me. Now, the Andean cross, this is sometimes called a chakana, Chakana. You guys ask me what this is a lot, okay? Now, this is a beautiful shamanic Andean tool here that indicates the different realms. This is kind of like the Andean version of the flower of life, in a sense. This represents all of the elements, as well as the upper world, the middle world, the lower world, and each of the 4 directions. This can also be a very beautiful scrying tool to use. And this does, of course, connect with indigenous cultures, which is so gorgeous just for connecting with the earth and connecting through the cosmos and the connectivity of everything through nature. Now, what you don't see coming is a stronger intuition, and something is on the forefront for you, and you are being called to allow yourself to take this next step forward. So, what you don't see coming, first and foremost, is going to be some sort of spiritual blessing. You might notice that energies become easier to process, or something just gets a little bit easier. This can have to do with perhaps scrying or healing as well. This can also be a healing modality. Something here about being on the healed end of something, seeing the way out of a difficult situation, or allowing yourself to open up cosmically to more information or more connection than you experienced before. Now, we'll get into this a little bit more. With the Andean cross, this is indicating that you're going to be leveling up. And number 2 does indicate Taurus and Venus, so this might indicate that what you don't see coming is that you might actually experience some sort of physical glow up and an expansion of your spiritual gifts. This is going to open up new opportunities for you. I'm hearing pretty privilege, okay. This is going to open up some new opportunities for you, and you are being encouraged to take them as well. Now, I'm seeing the word us, so there's an indication of community or team building, networking, or a situation relating to someone else. We do, of course, have it too. And I'm also seeing eye, like eye of the tiger, your physical eye, your third eye, evil eye, protection, or bear as well. Okay, so bears can be significant for you. They're showing me a brown bear, more specifically, okay? So, group number 1, what do you not see coming? Let's get into your tarot first, and then we'll get into your oracles. Okay, what you don't see coming, 2 of Swords. So we have 22. This is an activation. Okay, so you're at a crossroads in life. 2 of Swords indicates making a decision, but this with the Andean cross is letting you know you're coming to a crossroads. Okay, there's something here where you want to take a balanced approach, and there's an opportunity for you to step towards something that you're very passionate about. You might not see this opportunity coming. Okay, or this can be something where maybe you've been trying to figure out the direction ahead for a while, or you've been walking down a path knowing that it's going to be successful, but maybe not having exactly those right puzzle pieces in the right spot. Knowing that you're walking down the right path and knowing that you can put one foot in front of the other, but maybe you're not able to see the path a little bit ahead. King of Wands indicates that something is going to happen that is going to light a fire underneath your butt, okay, and make it a lot easier for you to process these energies. This can be a spiritual fire. And this can also be a collaboration with another person. There's an indication here that somebody else is going to be coming in and either working alongside you or recognizing your talent, your beauty, your ability, your healedness, or your ability to heal, okay? So the way that this is presenting itself does kind of indicate here that your path, there's going to be some sort of fire. Now, fire is, it's confidence. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's also fire, which is like spirituality. It's creativity. And it's also sensuality, sexuality. So something like this is going to show up in one of these energies, but what it's actually going to do is light up your path and allow you to feel like you have more space in your life and more clarity as to what's going on. So this is really interesting. We have the Queen of Cups. All right. Queen of Cups is knocking over the throat and pineal chakras here, but they wanted me to pull the cards in this order instead of the reverse order that I pulled them in. So you have the Nine of Swords, the Sun, Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, and at the back of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. What you don't see coming, okay? There is something that you have been working, they're saying chipping away at with Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. You're not a beginner at it, but you're not exactly where you want to be either, okay? Instead of going from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the Queen and then King of Pentacles, you are going from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Wands, which indicates that something is going to expand a lot faster than you think it is, okay? Now, Nine of Swords, this might kind of feel like maybe a little bit stressful. Maybe you have a lot more responsibilities, or maybe things are just moving a lot faster than you're used to them going. Okay, but this is a blessing. Why is this a blessing? Because we have the Sun. This is going to illuminate your path, as we said earlier, but it's also going to show you who you are. And I'm hearing think fast. Okay, so this is going to take away Five of Pentacles. It's going to take away an opportunity where you feel like you're feeling, or not an opportunity, but it's going to take away any feeling of being left out in the cold. It's going to take away any moments of doubt or difficulty or anything, because you are going to be thinking quick on your feet with this new opportunity, sparked with creativity, with passion, perhaps with sensuality, with spirit, okay? And your path is going to be so visible to you that you're going to be able to, well, you're going to want and be able to just sprint down it, okay? Now, it's interesting that we have Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Five of Pentacles showing up as part of your blessing, what you don't see coming, with the Queen of Cups, okay? At the end, I can see here that you have tried several different approaches in order to ground something and to create it in the way that you wanted it to go. Now, something is going to go, or something is kind of going not exactly the way that you would have planned, okay? But that's going to be positive because it's going to light the way for something better, something bigger, something that is adjacent to, but not exactly what you had planned originally. But notice that this is showing up in the present moment, which is beautiful. We have the past, the present, and the future. So this is actually indicating that there's something here where you are kind of already seeing that this is the case. You already have that big picture idea. It just seems a little bit hard. Things are moving a little bit fast, and you need to move through love. Now, we have Pentacles and we have Cups, okay? Earth and water, which is the Kapha dosha in Ayurveda. So water and earth together, this is slow. This can be kind of like mud, okay? So you might feel like things need to flow, and in order for them to flow, they need to slow, okay? Which is beautiful. So this indicates that you're going to have an opportunity to rest, okay? But it's going to be likely a feeling of overwhelm or a feeling of exhaustion that's going to put you down. But this is going to be a blessing after all, because it's going to help you see your way. Maybe, okay, they're showing me somebody who just leaves work early one day, or you are just so exhausted that you work from your bed, okay, or something going on like this. And while you're there, once you go home early, you allow yourself to just take that nap or watch that TV show or that movie or go hang out with your friend. And while you are dilly-dallying, okay, while you are allowing yourself to seep into that slowness, while you're taking that bubble bath, whatever it is, however you do you, this is going to give you that awareness and that inspiration that you're going to need in order to honor yourself and walk down your path at the same time. I'm noticing that with the Two of Swords here, this kind of can be something where you were wondering, well, how do I do this? How do I walk down this path and make this my future, but also honor myself on the way there? Okay, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Andean cross, Knight of Pentacles. This is a lot of work, okay? There's a lot of work going up here. Knight of Pentacles, something you've been working on for a long time, a lot of decisions you've needed to make. Nine of Swords, a lot of stress, okay? A lot of anxiety, a lot of things going up and down and all around, okay? Five of Pentacles, feeling like something can be more trouble than it's worth, maybe some financial issues that taps into your confidence. Number five, okay? Also, perhaps a problem expressing yourself or feeling like you're unheard or that you need more time to listen to something or learn, okay? But all of this, you're going to be forced into Like, like your spirit guides are basically going to say, hey, group 1, go to your room. And you're going to be like dragging your feet. You're going to get there and you're going to go, whoa, now I get it. Now I'm in my room with nothing to do. And I'm tired. So I'm resting. I'm relaxing because I'm being put down. I'm not getting that this is going to be a very hard burnout or anything like this for you. But I'm definitely getting that there's going to be kind of a blessing in disguise. Okay. Because you're going to be able to, you're going to put the pedal to the metal. Okay. But it's going to be before you like adjusted your mirrors, okay, to follow the analogy. It's going to be before you put on your seatbelt, something like this, okay, and you're going to need to hit the brakes. Once you hit the brakes, you're going to be able to lock in your seatbelt, adjust your mirrors, look through all of your corners, check your blind spot, take a deep breath, okay, and then from here, you will have clarity as to where to go and how to go. You'll have your little list of all the things that were stressing you out, okay. You maybe will pick up on signs and synchronicities from that movie you finally let yourself watch, or maybe you'll have clarity, intuitive clarity from meditating in that bubble bath, or listening to your favorite song, channeling through music, things like this, okay. This is all about allowing yourself to slow down and embrace kapha energy. Now in Ayurveda, of course, the doshas, there's vata, pitta, and kapha, and today we're honing in on kapha, okay? I'm noticing here that you might be more comfortable in vata or pitta, okay? Which is, vata is air and space, and pitta is water and fire, okay? But you're kind of still utilizing that water energy and you're transferring it over to water and earth, okay? So you're going to need to slow down. You might be feeling a little extra cold. So make sure that you are taking good care of yourself. Sleep with your window open or a fan on if you can. Don't wear that baggy like hoodie or sweatpants to sleep if you can help it. Let yourself get an extra hour or 2 of sleep. Have some hot tea. Beautiful things like this that will actually drain your nervous system, okay? So what you don't see coming is, it kind of seems like a lot of the choices that you've had rattling around your head, okay, you're going to be put down and you're going to get to sort them all out easily because your intuition, your intuition, your heart, your creative inspiration, you already know what you want to do. You already know which direction you want to take. You already have this vision, either encoded in your DNA, it's been shown to you through your dreams or your intuition, or for some of you, it's just what you long for in your heart, in your soul. Or it's what you want to become, okay? Either way, this is going to work out for you because you already have that knowledge of what you want and of how to get there, because you have the steps that you have where you want to be and the steps that you want to take to get there. But it just seems like a lot. There's a lot going on. So what you don't see coming is actually an opportunity to sit down and heal, sit down and rest, sit down and chill. And this is going to actually light up the path and clear it a little bit too. We have this fire and we have this light and this space coming through this like fiery explosion, and that's so beautiful to see. It's like your own little baby Big Bang, and you get to create the universe within it. So group number 1, we are gonna see what else. Let's see which cards you want me to use. Okay. We're gonna use Moonology. I have not used these babies in a long time. This is the holographic version because I couldn't find the original ones, so if you know where to find them, please comment it and I will get them from there. But let's see, what else do you not see coming? What do you not see coming, group number 1? What does group 1 not see coming? Really time to rest. It's like productive rest. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is like you step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. Busy body. I see you, group 1. Okay, there's an indication here. They're showing me someone like laying in bed, like drinking their hot tea or their hot cocoa, and they're just like scrolling through Pinterest, like making a Pinterest board. But then at the end of the day, they look back at their Pinterest board and they go, wait, I just showed myself what to do. Or there's a movie they've really been wanting to watch, okay? And then you sit down and you let yourself watch that movie, and then the aha moment of the protagonist is the exact aha moment that you needed to find, or something like this. We have step out of your comfort zone with North Node, and we have take time to breathe out with disseminating moon. At the back of the deck, you have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Now, if this isn't getting out of survival mode, I don't know what is, okay? What you don't see coming is you're going to feel a lot safer. You're going to feel a lot more comfortable. You're going to feel like you can release with the new moon, and you're going to notice that you have more energy as well. Because when you're at the new moon phase, the only way to go from there is up. It's to wax and to increase in energy. So you're going to find your direction. okay? And then you're going to release until you're finally at this place of, I'm hearing empty nest syndrome, okay? For some of you, this might literally be you finally have that day or that weekend where you get all the kids out of the house, okay? You get the kids, you get the partner, you get the neighbors, you get the friends, you get everyone out of the house, and you just have the whole day home alone, okay? They're showing me that that scene from Risky Business where he's wearing the Oxford shirt and the long socks. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so it can be something like this where you just get to let your hair down, relax, have a cup of tea, walk around your house naked, just kind of chill, and whatever this is that you stumble upon in that moment of nothingness, in that moment of just being and existing, that's going to be your inspiration. That's going to be your clear path. Okay. So if you have the opportunity in the present moment to practice some pranayama, I would recommend that. And I'm hearing hissing breath. Okay, this can be cooling. So this is really good as well. So maybe practice hissing breath. This is where you will inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, you hiss like a snake or a cat. You just and make sure while you're doing this that you smile with your eyebrows, okay? And try to think happy thoughts, because this will activate the fire within you and release it, okay? So this can help you dispel anger, frustration, difficulty, and it can also help you to process if you have an overfill of downloads in your pineal gland and your body's having a hard time processing them. This can help you to sink that fire energy down to your body and release the excess, okay? So it'll open up your collarbone, your shoulders, your jaw, okay? But make sure that you are smiling with your eyebrows. That way it won't frustrate you or anything like this, okay? Because it does activate the fire in order to release it and cool you down, okay? So again, that will be inhaling through your nose and then exhaling with a hiss, okay? So what you don't see coming, yes, you're gonna step out of your comfort zone, but it seems like that's kind of where you are coming out of right now. You have been out of your comfort zone for a little bit. Maybe you're juggling a little bit too much. Maybe you have a lot of inspiration and so little energy or so little time. Maybe you have a lot of decisions to make and not a lot of help, okay? Maybe there's somebody that's coming in, again, that wants to collaborate with you. We have 22 and birth something with you, perhaps. Maybe somebody wants to collaborate with you on a project, or maybe somebody just wants to activate something. 11 is realization, 22 is activation of something that you've learned, okay? So this is grounding and energy into the physical realm. This is in the past position. So when we're looking at this as what is coming up for you, there is kind of an indication that you've been juggling a lot lately. I have to say you've been doing a great job at being balanced and at applying what you've learned. There's an indication that like you learned all the steps and now you are a pro master tap dancer, okay? But at some point that 7-minute song is gonna have to end and your legs might turn into noodles. And that's kind of what's happening for you here. But when your legs are noodles, you're going to have grand inspiration for that next choreographical piece that you're gonna make, okay? Of course, this is an analogy. Maybe for some of you it's literal, but that's pretty much the gist of what we're picking up on here, okay? And make sure that you're breathing, and then again, that hissing breath can be helpful for you as well. At the end of this, you're going to have an opportunity to really take care of yourself and nurture yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna pull, oh. They want me to pull some more tarot. Sorry, I had to listen for a moment. I'm going to pull some more tarot and see what you don't see coming. Okay, what you do not see coming. I think it's really, I think it's kind of cute and awesome of you that what you don't see coming, group one, is the fact that you are going to take a break. The fact that you're going to be just like, have like noodle legs in bed, in a hot bubble bath, watching your favorite movie, like cozy. It's like, you don't see it coming. Guess what? It's self-care, baby. I love that for you. So what does group one not see coming? They're saying more tactical this time. Okay, so I love this. Okay, we have the Hermit, alone time. What did I say about that risky business scene? They're also showing me that risky business inspired scene in Love Actually with Hugh Grant. He's like singing down the stairs. Okay, some of you might be caught singing into a hairbrush in a mirror. Just prepare yourself for it now. We have the Hermit card. So definitely illumination, okay? King of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. You are going to be able to, through like spiritually and rationally, work your way through some sort of difficulty, okay? You're going to finally get to step away from something that's been stressing you out for a long time, okay? For some of you, this can be, they're showing me like a 200-page document, okay? For some of you, this can be sorting through a ton of paperwork. For some of you, this can be maybe your taxes are a little bit late. Okay, for some of you, this can be maybe you run a business and maybe you do it all alone. It can be a lot. Maybe you're in school and you're taking like 19 credit hours or 23 credit hours. You can do it. I've done it. It is hard. I know it's hard. There's an indication here that whatever this is that you're trying to juggle, you are going to get to do it because you're going to figure out a way that everything just clicks into place and you have extra space for yourself. And this might sound a little bit impossible, but that's why it's what you don't see coming. Okay. 7 of Wands. This is Lord of Valor. This is you climbing a mountain and it is tough. This is you climbing, this is Mount Fiji. Okay. This is Mount Everest. This is you climbing that mountain. But then when you're at the top, you're at that summit. You are that BITCH. Okay, group number 1 with the Hermit and King of Pentacles. There's definitely an indication here that, well, 9 to 10. Okay, so you're taking proactive steps in the next direction. You're definitely growing, but we have 10, and this is over Cancer as well. So you're going to be finding that balance here. We have Capricorn Cancer duality here. We have the Libra element, Libra and number 2, Libra Taurus kind of going on here, which is beautiful. There's definitely well, this is interesting too because it's not Aries, but that would be, I guess, what's next. Yeah, okay, so you're going to be given opportunity to take action. You're going to be feeling a lot freer, okay? For some of you, this might involve learning something or applying something that you've learned in the past, or maybe traveling. I'm hearing the phrase on location, so that can be significant for some of you as well. Maybe this is, you need to take a business trip and it kind of, maybe it bamboozles you, okay, into taking that vacation that you low-key needed or something like that. Maybe you're going on a class trip. Maybe you're on the debate team or something like this. But low-key, you kind of get that little vacation that you needed. You get that fun. You get to see things from a different perspective. It's going to put you down. That's what you need to do is get down, okay? Relax, slow down. Now, you definitely have Sagittarius into Capricorn. This is a cusp, okay? These are next to each other, and in between you have the King of Pentacles. This is indicating some sort of not this is this kapha, okay, but it's not flowing. It's a little bit stagnated, okay, between your freedom and your work, okay? So allow yourself to not just when you have free time, it's not just for practical learning, okay? When you are exploring your mind space, don't just take it from a psychological approach. Don't say, what would Friedrich Nietzsche do? No. Take a very rational approach here. We have Aries and Taurus coming out twice with the King of Pentacles here. And there's an indication as well that you're going to really soften this dynamic, okay, between Cancer, Capricorn, and that dynamic here between Sagittarius and Capricorn. This is Jupiter to Saturn, okay? You're going to have an opportunity to swap these energies with each other, and it's going to release anything that's been stuck or stagnant for a little bit too, okay? We have also Pentacles, so you might have an opportunity to get a massage, get some acupuncture, or maybe just pull out that foam roller and do an extra little yin yoga class, okay? This is going to be something where you get to pay attention to your body. It's going to help you feel a lot freer. That kink in your neck you've had for a while, it's going to be disseminating, right? We have disseminating moon here. You're going to have some time and space to yourself, and this is going to be exactly what the doctor ordered, literally, okay? And it's beautiful because it's not just that moment that you need. It's going to be the outcome from having this moment that leads you to that success that you were looking for in your spirituality, in whatever tactical thing this was approaching, and in your emotions, okay? This is going to feel a lot more fulfilling for you. You're going to feel better at the end of this. And I honestly love this for you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some advice to you from the beautiful Ascended Masters. This deck is an OG. It is honestly one of my favorites because every single being in here just makes me want to do like a 40-day bhakti period under a tree. I just love it. Okay. So advice from the Ascended Masters for group number 1, please. Which Ascended Master has advice for you? Group number 1. Trust with Vishnu. Vishnu is the sustainer, okay? There's an indication that if you look at something not from a 180-degree angle from where you're at, but look at it from a 90-degree angle from where you're at, okay? Take an adjacent approach. It doesn't have to be an opposite approach. And trust that everything's working out in your favor, okay? And here again, we do have an indication of air, okay? So if you have an opportunity to Do some breath work, okay? Do it. Even if it's for 5 minutes in the morning, if you have a yoga practice, sneak it in afterwards. It's great after your Savasana and actually recommended. Whether it's for 5 minutes in the morning, at night, or you get an entire hour or two where you can just chill and focus on your breath, okay? The slower the breath, the better, okay? But don't exasperate yourself either, okay? So have faith, have trust, and know that if you are afraid of stepping out of something or stepping down from something, or if you're afraid of taking that time off or going on that trip, Vishnu is a sustainer. So there's an indication that this will be fine without you. You've created some sort of system, or you have the space to do this. You have whatever you feel you need to walk away from is going to still be there when you come back, okay? This can even be a person. This can be an opportunity, a collaboration. This can be anything. This can be your homework, okay? So more advice from the Ascended Masters for group number 1, please, about what they don't see coming. Nope. They're saying no, it didn't come out all the way. You know me. It's not. Oh my gosh, not the Capricornian card in the deck. Father, brother, husband, son. Osiris. Now notice that I switched the 2 in the center, okay? I read them like I would read Mandarin, okay? Not like I would read English, which is so interesting. There is something here in your brain that needs to get switched a little bit, okay? Maybe you're thinking in terms of one thing, but what will help you the best is to think in terms of something else, okay? But you will already know what these things are. Now, we do have Osiris, so ancient Egypt is popping out here a little bit, as well as yoga / Hinduism, okay? Maybe some of you want to read the Srimad Bhagavatam, or read it again if you haven't. Some of you might want to read up on ancient Egypt, or even Babylon if you haven't, Mesopotamia. There's an indication here of some energies like this wanting to come through for you, but also to spend more time outside, okay? Because we have air and we have the sun, okay? We also have the sun. We have a lot of 10, a lot of Capricornian energy. We know this is ruled by Saturn, but this is also a big sun energy because it's the Father. It's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, literally. Regardless of which approach you take to your belief system, your spirituality, your morals, your values, it's the sun. It's always going to be the sun, right? It's Jesus Christ. It's Hare Krishna. It's Amun Ra, okay? It's literally the sun. It's Mahavatar Babaji. It doesn't matter where you approach it from, but wherever you're approaching whatever this is that you're stepping away from, you're going to want to take a 90-degree angle, okay? Not 180, okay? So maybe look at what that would be, and then see what lies in the center of those 2 options. And that will be what helps you out if you're trying to make this decision or figure out which way to go. And again, trust that you've done enough work, okay? Because there's an indication here that you've dealt with Saturn for a long time, and it's almost your comfort zone, okay? So allow yourself to get blessed by Jupiter a little bit, and allow yourself to get blessed by Venus a little bit. Tap into these energies a little bit more. Everything doesn't need to be determined and disciplined and restrictive, okay? Things can just be lovey-dovey and fun and lucky sometimes, especially if you worked hard for it. But either way, you deserve that because you're alive on this planet, okay? And just take some time to be and say yes, okay? Just say yes for a day if you can. And look, we have Isis with the Cancer card. Balance career and home life. Balance Capricorn and Cancer, okay? Capricorn and Cancer, as well as the Sagittarius to Capricorn cusp, okay? There's an indication that maybe you are a little bit of a workaholic. You might be a schoolaholic, okay? You might be, I don't know. You could be a self-help-aholic. You could be a tarot-aholic, okay? I don't know you specifically. This is a general reading, but there's definitely an indication here that you can afford to rest a little bit. You can afford to have some positive changes in your life. You've done such a great job of applying what you've learned in a way that will help you out the best in your future. But what if, check this out, what if you do the best to also apply this to you right now? Okay? So that is your advice from the Ascended Masters here. So group number 1, that is what I have for you. Oh, look who popped out. Retreat into nature with the green man. Go outside. Let the wind fill up your lungs for you, okay? Let the beauty of nature take your breath away and then get refilled with the wind. Go charge up in the sun like a battery, a solar panel, or my bearded dragon Chad, and go live your best life. Go sit under a tree and make friends with it. See if it'll talk back to you. Go hang out with the soil. It's gorgeous. Great for your microbiome, you know? And then, of course, look, we have the Andean cross, which is beautiful. Beautiful way to sum up this reading, okay? So, group number 1, that's all I have for you today. This is what you don't see coming and a little bit of advice from your spirit guides. So, I really hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful realm. I love you with my entire heart and soul, and thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Hi there, group number 2. Namaste and welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what you don't see coming, and I'm also going to pull some advice from your spirit guides. Okay, so you selected the second group, which is, of course, number 2, which is Venus, Taurus, second house, material matters, abundance, luxury, and you selected number 6 with the blade on the card. So this does indicate that you are finding some sort of healing within the air element, okay? This means that your throat chakra can be opening, you can be learning some truth, you can be setting some boundaries. You can also be cutting through some energies that were once difficult for you. And cutting through, this gives an indication of truth, okay? And number 6. Now they're also showing me having a blade on an altar, which normally wouldn't come through. So that's letting me know that that is definitely a sign out there for someone. Or alternatively, if you do have some sort of altar set up, see what you don't have, okay? Now they're showing me like altar tools. They're showing me having like a knife. They're showing me having a goblet. They're showing me having all of the elements and like a deity or an ancestor or something like this. So here's an indication, maybe if you do have an altar or a set space for devotion, maybe what you don't see coming is an opportunity to like, I don't know, gas up your altar a little bit, okay? Or maybe to have a little bit of fun. But we do have number 6 here, which does indicate healing. It's Virgo and Mercury, of course. This can indicate your daily routine, exercise, or having some clarity when it comes to your day-to-day life, okay? Now, there is an indication here. You might feel like you are running to try to catch up with something, okay? This is seemingly no longer going to be the case. I'm hearing an aha moment, okay? You're going to have an aha moment. So this is going to give you that truth, that clarity that you need in order to heal from trying to catch up with something. Here we have the lunar phase here, and it's actually interesting because this is the waning and waxing phase. There's no new moon here, but there is only the full moon. So this is an indication that this next lunar phase from the next new moon through the next full moon and to the next new moon for you is going to be extra significant, okay? That entire phase, okay? So let's take a look here. I'm seeing 62 with the B here, 625. Okay, this can be an indication that you are allowing yourself to create change in your life by letting yourself actually enjoy your life a little bit more. Again, you're getting some sort of clarity. Perhaps this is a communication. Let me pull the tarot cards and see what wants to come out for you. So group number 2, what do you not see coming? This is the Hermetic Tarot deck, and there is a helicopter flying outside my window. I'm sure you can hear. Okay. I live near a lot of military bases, and you did pick the sword card, so that can be an extra confirmation for somebody out there. Take it if it resonates. Don't hang on to it if it doesn't. Okay. So let's see. Some of you might be getting a new plant. Okay, I'm hearing photosynthesis. I'm feeling fresh air. Okay, you might be spending some time in nature or just getting a new house plant. Okay. We have the Princess of Cups and the Empress. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now with the Empress, this is showing me like, we talked about the houseplant. We talked about fresh air, like recycling energy, photosynthesis, creating fresh air. The Empress, this is taking an energy and birthing it into a new life. So definitely there's something that's going to be recycled or cleansed or birthed here for you. Certainly what you don't see coming, Princess of Cups with the Empress. There's something that's been on your heart for a while, and you're going to be getting clarity about this, about why it was so slow, about why you felt it so deeply, about why it seemed so beautiful, and about why something was longer than it seemed like it needed to be, okay? So we also have the Temperance and the Seven of Wands, and, oh, the Eight of Wands at the back of the deck. Oh, Eight of Wands with the sword here, the blade. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Communication. Back of the deck is Six of Pentacles. Okay, wow. Did not see that one coming. Okay, group number 2. You are about to have a conversation with somebody. No, somebody's going to say something to you, okay? It's interesting that they did not say this is a conversation, okay? So this can be somebody who is perhaps notorious for ghosting. Maybe you're going to ghost them back. Maybe it's going to be a written letter sent to you in the snail mail. Maybe it's going to be an anonymous letter. But you're going to get clarity on why something went the way that it did. Okay, maybe you're going to have a final conversation with somebody that gives you that closure. Okay, maybe you're going to have a conversation that allows you to birth something. Okay, maybe you've really wanted kids with your partner. This is coming up a little bit. Okay, maybe you've really wanted children with your partner, but you haven't had the ability to have that conversation. Or you said, maybe you brought it up and they wanted to get back to you about it. Okay, this can also kind of give the energy of somebody who like really liked you, okay, and wanted to invest in you. This can be in business, this can be in love and friendship and family, okay, somebody who really wanted to invest in their connection with you in some way, but the journey was a little bit slower, a little bit harder, a little bit more emotionally deep, mature, a little bit painful, a little bit longer than it should have, would have, could have been, okay? So somebody wants to give you clarity and indicate that their intentions are to be successful here, okay? Their intentions are to communicate more. Somebody may be traveling to see you. This is really interesting. So as kind of a storyline, what Spirit's been showing me for this reading so far is they're kind of showing me your energy and going into what you don't see coming. Okay, Six of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Yeah. So they're showing me kind of the storyline, and then they're pulling me what you don't see coming with the Moonology oracles, and then they're giving me some more tactical things, okay, with the tarot again, and then we're pulling advice from the oracles again, okay? So that being said, there's something here that's been slow, okay? You gave it up to the universe, and this is maybe something that you've been trying to manifest. Empress with the Temperance can indicate manifestation. Now, Princess of Cups indicates something that has been once offered to you, not at a beginner level, but it's not the Queen of Cups, it's not the King of Cups, okay, but we do have Princess of Cups to the Empress, okay? So in the past, there is something where maybe somebody said, like, hey, here's my whole heart, and you went to go grab said rhetorical heart, and instead you just got like this tiny little cup, okay? There's an indication here where somebody gave you an offer that was big and grand, but the thing is, the offer was as grand as their intention was, okay? But they weren't able to hold up to this. Also, the Beatles could be significant for you. I'm hearing Hey Jude as well. And she's kind of holding a lyre here as well. So lyre could be significant, like the musical instrument. Okay, but take it if it resonates. This is a stringed instrument, so string instruments can be significant. Sororities, because this is the instrument for, I believe it's Alpha Chi Omega. And that also reminds me of a Jesus song called Prince of Peace. Okay, so there's a lot of analogies going on here. So religion could be significant, music could be significant. Something is going on here, okay? There was something here where, yes, something was intended to be created, but it was meant to be slow, steady, angelically guided. But there was some indication here that somebody didn't feel ready for the amount of... It's interesting. It's like not the responsibility, it's the freedom, okay, that came with the situation. This can be in work. This can be in, again, romance and family and whatever. Okay, so maybe this would have been somebody trying a relationship with you, and maybe you were the first partner that was not codependent, okay? Perhaps this is somebody who wanted to start a business with you, but they weren't able to get a hold of their own schedule, okay? They weren't able to get a hold of their own energy. Maybe somebody wanted to really teach yoga at your yoga studio, but they didn't feel confident putting together their own class, okay? This can be something along this line, okay? The intention was there, but they just didn't know what to do with all that freedom, which is awesome. But you know, it's their journey, but you're going to be receiving clarity about this, okay? This energy is picking up, okay? What they're showing me is that while you've been receiving either nothing or breadcrumbs from the situation, or you've just been kind of watching somebody stumble over and over, they're showing me like a baby giraffe, how it kind of is having a difficult time walking, okay? And then it kind of gets its feet underneath it, and then it builds strength, okay? And then it grows. This is kind of what's been going on behind the scenes. But there's also this energy that's kind of been capped here. And we know that when we have so much heat, we have wands and temperance here. When we have heat and pressure emotions, okay, in a confined space, aka a person, a vessel, whatever, at some point it's going to explode if you keep increasing the passion, or you keep increasing the heat and you keep increasing the pressure, okay? That is just going to happen. So what you are not going to see coming is this is going to be huge, a huge culmination of events, a huge I almost said commitment. I was going to say conversation, so take that if it resonates. We do have 7 going into 8, which has to do with relationships, and then going into like infinite energy with 8, or this can also be something that has to do with finding balance spiritually, finding your path, finding your morals and your values in a way that you present them unto others, and then allowing secrets to come loose. Okay, somebody again might be traveling to see you, or somebody might be offering you an opportunity to like get away for a weekend, or like, I don't know, come visit their office at a remote destination. Maybe it's like an hour drive away from you or something like this. Okay, so you don't see this coming because there was, oh, okay, look at all these cards coming out on accident. The King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I will take note of that, but I'm not pulling them. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this situation was something where it was a lot really fast and then really painful for such a long amount of time. And you're like, why did that happen like that? This is a fast burn. This is a firecracker. This is you set fire to dynamite and it explodes, and that's it. This is you throw a grenade on the ground and it explodes. Okay, this is not you setting a wick on a candle on fire. This is not a slow burn. This is something that was intended to be a slow burn, but there was so much pressure here that it popped off right away. Okay, and then it got capped immediately. Because it got capped, and the fire didn't go away and the pressure didn't go away, there's kind of this indication that it now overflowed. But what it overflowed with is still this desire for an I'm hearing equanimity, okay, or equity, okay? So somebody here might be maybe this has to do with an offer on a house, okay? Again, maybe this has to do with somebody wants to have children with you, but they didn't feel responsible enough to make their own rules in their house because maybe they still felt like a kid themselves, okay? There's something going on here where the situation that we named, okay, what you don't see coming, essentially, is that the truth about the situation is going to come towards you. We have 66. The truth is that there's so much love and a desire for a physical, tangible conversation about how much love there is here and about what the intentions initially were and the fact that they never changed. And this might surprise you a little bit, okay? There is definitely an indication here of divine guidance. Okay, I'm hearing divine detour. I'm also hearing rejection is protection. Okay, redirection is also protection. So there's kind of an indication here that something is going to be leveling up when you least expect it. We have 3, 1, 4, 7, and 8. We have 3, 5, 7, 8. So what are we missing here? We're missing the 4 and we're missing the 6, but you have the 6 here twice. So all you're missing is 4, which indicates that all you're missing is a stable, comfortable, nourishing, nurturing foundation. So this is what's happening behind the scenes here, okay? Because all of the rest of the numbers came out. But it also showed up in Temperance, which means that was on your angels' to-do list, okay? Your angel spirits and guides, they said, oh, we'll take care of that one. You just worry about healing from whatever this brought up, okay? And this situation is going to focus on dealing with their own confined, pressured energies until it inevitably explodes, okay? And whatever happens after that is whatever's going to happen after that, and it's going to lead to a conversation. Okay, there might be a language barrier in the situation for some of you, or there could be distance, or there could be some sort of indication. They're showing me sign language. Okay, so somebody could be, maybe they talk a lot with their hands. Maybe they actually like speak in sign. Okay, or maybe there's some, maybe there's something here where that's relevant or resonant for you. Okay, there's something here about psychoanalyzing somebody or something as well. Okay, this can be somebody who tried to psychoanalyze you because they weren't able to look within. Okay, this can be somebody who wasn't able to put you in a box as well. This can also fit the storyline. I'm not going to keep grasping though. This can be somebody who tried to put you in a box, but maybe you are so multidimensional. They're showing me that audio where it's like, oh, you mean you're this and you're also this, but you're also this? Like what? It's like, yes. So because of the amount of freedom here, because they hadn't seen anything like this, because of the multidimensionality, because of the spirituality, something Sagittarian and Temperance, something angelic, something spiritual, something free, okay? Because something promoted freedom or allowed too much freedom, this energy did not want to take responsibility, okay, but the intention never went away, okay? So let's see. This conversation you're not going to see coming. Let's see. So group number 2, what they do not see coming. An opportunity to create with the Empress. We have nothing is yet set in stone with a mutable moon. Okay. there's an indication that whenever the situation ended, okay, when this person quit your yoga studio, or you got ghosted by that person, or when you tried to start a business with somebody and they just bailed last minute, or they didn't show up, okay, you kind of had this feeling like, this isn't over. They still want to be here. They didn't say what was on their mind. Like, there's this just indication of unfinished business, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone, and that's kind of what you don't see coming, okay? But also, this is also an indication as well. Notice that we do have a waxing moon following the same pattern here. Okay, there's the other two. So energy is gaining momentum, literally, okay? Literally a waxing moon cycle, okay? So over the next new moon to new moon cycle, okay, waxing to the full moon and then releasing from that, okay, you're going to be releasing negativity, and you're going to have an opportunity to really meet in the middle for the situation, in a way where you can see eye to eye, but you've both grown a little bit, okay? So you ended up taking up the responsibility that maybe you hired this person on for, but you no longer need them. So now if you collaborate with them in some way, it's going to just be because you want to, okay? And this can be business, job, relationship, family, you know how it goes. But with nothing set in stone and it's time to release negativity, what you don't see coming is that somebody is going to, like, when this explodes, they're going to tell you a lot, okay? They're going to tell you their secrets. They're going to tell you everything they've done wrong in their life. I'm hearing confessional, okay? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, okay? That's what I'm hearing. There's an indication here that, somebody's been watching you as well. They've been keeping an eye on you, and they see now, they understand. Like, maybe they know how to put together a yoga class, okay? Maybe now they know how to organize their day so that they can successfully run a business on their own. Maybe now they know how to be in a friendship or relationship that encourages freedom and not codependency, okay? There's something like this that's coming up where now they've seen this. They've seen it by example. They've been watching you for a little bit. Don't get creeped out, okay? Maybe, to be honest with you, there's a little bit of energy where they might have been looking at you a little bit creepily, okay? Not too much, but like, I think that you would know, okay? I think that you would know. There's definitely intuitive indication coming out here on your end, okay? What you don't see coming is that you can really make the situation whatever you want it to be, okay? So now you do not, there's no part of you that requires this person to teach at your yoga studio. Maybe you already have the replacement. So maybe you would be opening up an extra hour at night or rearranging the schedule to fit this person in out of the kindness of your heart, okay? Maybe you would just enjoy yourself being near this person, but you don't really feel like they are required in your life, okay? But this person wanted to feel needed, but they didn't know what to do with that energy in a healthy way, okay? So now, they've released anything, but what you don't see coming is this person's going to end up telling you everything that they did wrong. They're going to end up telling you about their finances. They're going to end up telling you about the things that, codependency. They're going to end up telling you, like, they're going to get deep with it, okay? They're going to get really deep with it. This can be somebody you went on a couple dates with, and they were like, I am so sorry. It's just that you only texted me 4 times a day, and I'm used to texting back every 10 seconds. And I was really scared because I saw myself having 4 kids with you, and we live in Utah, and then we go hiking every year at this mountain, and then once every other month we go on a camping trip to this place. And like, this person had, like, they're going to spill beans you did not know existed, okay? That's what's coming up. And with Hold Your Vision with the fixed moon here, this is going to be like almost ironic to you, because this is going to exactly fit whatever your intuition picked up on in the beginning. Whatever this is where you're like, I feel like you are just scared and you already have like a whole portfolio of yoga asanas ready to go. Or I feel like you are running away but you have more to say. Okay, whatever this is. Or I feel like you are going to end up working for yourself anyway, so don't go back to that job. Whatever this is that you were kind of picking up on, it's going to get confirmed. I'm hearing straight out of the horse's mouth, okay? But you're not going to need to instigate this. This person's going to come to you and they're going to spill, like I said, beans you did not know existed. And you don't see this coming. So, a little bit more tactical. This person want to have something that is equally mutually beneficial, okay? So this person's going to want to make up for this, for sure. I felt a big old yes when I said that, okay? They're going to want to make up for this, and they're not going to know how. So they're going to go a little bit crazy with it, because remember, when you're in a confined space with pressure and heat, okay, it explodes, but it has to be as big of an explosion as all of that pressure. And I think that you kind of have a good idea, at least with the situation, how much pressure and heat was in the situation, okay? So take it how it resonates. You'll be able to track the amount and the density of the energy, okay? That is what's coming towards you, an emotional spill, okay? So more tactically, you have Princess of Swords. Oh my God, Princess of Swords. Yeah, definitely watching your social media, definitely keeping an eye on you, definitely communication. This person is going to, okay, Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is going to know you better than you think, okay? This person's going to show up at the studio and they're going to say, hey, so Sarah teaches on Mondays, Wendy teaches on Tuesdays, okay? Johnny teaches on Wednesdays, Matilda teaches on Thursdays, all right? So how about I scoop in those Friday classes, okay? And you're going to say, how do you know my yoga schedule? Because they've been studying it, okay? They're going to say, they're going to recite to you your favorite poem because you quoted it one time. Like, there is something here where it's going to be a lot. You're going to know for sure that every step that they're taking, everything, every word out of their mouth, it's been planned, it's been recited, they wrote it down on a piece of paper, they said it in front of a mirror, sweating and crying and blushing 20 times. They got made fun of for their friends for this, okay? Whatever this is, what you don't see coming, okay? This is going to be truth about somebody watching you, truth, somebody's coming towards you to speak the truth to you, and they might offer you a commitment, okay? They're going to offer you some sort of contract. Hey, I know that you don't need me in my business in your business anymore, but what if we collaborate on something instead? Because I still want to kind of do this. I just know that there's no room at your company for me now, okay? This is going to be, I'm seeing Roe, and it's kind of showing me like Roe versus Wade, which I do not like, okay? But this is definitely like, this is righting a wrong for sure, okay? This is bringing in energies that are justified after something was unjustified, okay? But some sort of external pressure, okay? You're going to know what it is, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles here. At the back of the deck, we have the Devil. Okay, there's that icky energy I was just picking up on a little bit with what? Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. So this person could have had their toes in many different puddles, if you know what I mean, okay? And this can be in business. This can be, maybe this person signed a lot of contracts. Maybe this person was like, not 2 timing, not 3 timing, not 4 timing, okay? This person, okay, you're going to get the truth about all of this, but this is going to be like, all of this seems very solid, okay? They didn't know what to do with that freedom, okay? Because normally they didn't have freedom, so they misused it. This is like when a little kid has a bedtime, and so they need to stay up all night for revenge, so that they feel like they have time for themselves, okay? But then when you have a bedtime, or when you don't have a bedtime and you can stay up all night, you end up going to bed at like 8 p.m. It's like the opposite. This is, okay, you like reverse engineered or like reverse psychology this person. Oh, there's your psych. Okay, that was coming out. You have Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands, okay? So, what you don't see coming more tactically here, expect a message, okay? Expect a letter, expect definitely something inducing clarity here and offering you something. You probably expected either a little bit or nothing, okay? You're gonna not see this coming because it's going to be something big. It's going to be, hey, let's make a tactical action to move past this. Let's see how everything is connected together and let's make something abundant, okay? And then they're going to say, well, let me pull out the best that I've got for you, okay, with the King of Wands here. We kind of had this Knight of Wands kind of unstable energy here. This is going to be, hey, let's create something together. We have the Empress and the King of Wands, okay? With all of this heat that was going on, this person might get a little bit feisty, okay, maybe with creative ideas, okay? This person might want to collaborate with you and they just have all of the ideas, okay? This person might, again, that child thing was coming up. Maybe at first they were like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be a good parent, and then they're going to come to you and they're going to be like, yep, let's have quadruplets now. Let's start right now. Like, when are you ovulating? You're going to be like, what? This is huge, okay? It's going to be huge, really passionate. All of this kind of energy, they didn't know where to place it. It's all funneled at you now, okay? So this is what you don't see coming. I'm going to pull some advice from the Ascended Masters because you need it, clearly. It's up to you, whatever you do with this, this information that's coming your way, okay? But this is going to end up working out in a way that is more abundant than you wanted it to work out and saw it working out, okay? And then this energy kind of like, I'm thinking like shortchanged you, okay? Or like, it's like, this is kind of the energy of, you could tell that somebody was not insincere, okay? But they weren't like able to act, well, not able, but they, you could tell that they were not being insincere, okay, but they weren't sticking to their word, okay? So there's kind of this energy. They're showing me Zuko in Avatar: The Last Airbender when he shows up at the end and he's like, can I be on your team now? And nobody trusts him. But then he ends up being like the king of the Fire Lord, King of Wands, okay? If you can't have fun, what can you have? Okay, advice from the Ascended Masters for group number 2. 5. Okay, I'm hearing Changes by David Bowie. Okay, so, and also when I saw that, some of you might be changing up your appearance, or some of you might, like, just have moved on already. Okay, okay. I'm here. What is that song? Oh my goodness. I'm seeing and hearing all of these things that indicate just kind of like peacocking. Okay, so maybe your advice here is to like peacock a little bit, or just kind of, I don't know, strut your stuff a little bit. This is in business, maybe like add some more colors. Okay, detach from drama, Pallas Athena. Okay, I would say that you have, I would say that you're detached from the drama, but I would say that there's definitely some drama attached to this person, especially with the amount of fire energy going on. Okay, this isn't always the case, but it's kind of giving drama follows this person, and you don't do that, but you kind of gave them the space to be their own person, okay, in the situation. This is giving, continue staying in your mature energy. There can be here's the devil. That's why. Okay, there's kind of a little bit of this energy where when this person comes around, they might encourage you to have fun. They might encourage you to take the day off. Okay. They might encourage you to just have all the fun in the world. Okay, look at these cards. Father, husband, brother, son, mother, wife, sister, daughter, Osiris and Lady Nada. What did I literally just say about birthing or partnering or parents? Okay. So something like this is significant. For some of you, somebody had a conversation with their parents and they were like, what are you doing? You should have taken this investment opportunity. You should have invested in this relationship. You should have invested in this friendship, whatever this is, okay? Somebody talked to people close to them that they trust, both masculine and feminine energies, and or a person or group of people that have a healthy balance of both, okay? So that they can actually see a full circle perspective. And there's an indication here that your advice, okay, is to continue being mature. Okay, when this person says, hey, well, what if we just don't, well, what if we have work at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow? What if I have to teach a 6 o'clock yoga class? But what if we stay up all night drinking? Okay, your job is to say no. Okay, there's the parent cards coming out here. So you might need to find yourself taking a little bit of a, I don't know, you don't want to hear this, but a little bit of a parenting kind of role here. Okay, or just being the more responsible one in the situation. Okay, we have flow of prosperity with Lakshmi. Okay, keep your eye on the prize, whatever that means for you. If you like took an L because of this person, like in business or in love, or you learned a lesson, whatever this is, you're gonna need to stand on that. Okay, that's your advice. But again, there's this energy of peacocking, and we do have Lakshmi, which indicates beauty. Okay, so it's like, be mature and hot, I guess. Okay, like about the situation. If this is like a yoga studio, it's like, keep your stuff clean, keep your eyes on the prize, keep your books managed, and when they like book that extra yoga teacher in case they don't show up, okay, or be there just in case, that kind of vibe, okay. And I don't really like that they're advising you to like act as if this person isn't going to follow through, okay. Act as if this person taught you a lesson and you learned the lesson, and now you're expecting more maturity from them, okay? And this is when they will meet you where they're at, okay? If they're not, this isn't you making them be responsible, but this is you holding that in your own energy, okay? And they will meet you where you're at here, most likely, okay? But there's kind of an energy here that they still don't know how to do this. They still have some growing to do in this area, but they've got it in them, okay? So what you do with this is up to you. Do come from love, okay? Do continue to focus on your own growth, your own prosperity. Continue focusing on your own beauty, okay? Don't skip your night skincare because this person wants to go out drinking. Slug your face and then go out, okay? And then set a bedtime, okay? Like if this person, again, if this person is gonna go, if this person wants to collaborate with you in your business, but like expect to, if you want to do this project with them, make sure that it's something that you can do alone, okay? Like they are there because you're letting them be there, kind of vibes. All right. And then with father, brother, husband, son, mother, wife, sister, daughter, there might be some energies around you that you can lean on for advice here, okay? Or there can be a group of people that are involved in the situation, and your advice here is to lean on them a little bit more, okay? Maybe you can ask ask your peers, okay? Ask your friends, ask your parents, ask your siblings, your yoga teachers at your studio. I don't know your situation, but ask them, hey, if so-and-so falls through, would you be interested in like picking up an extra shift, like staying on call on Saturday morning or something like that? Or, hey, can I talk to you about this in a non-dramatic kind of way? Like leave the person's name out of it. Don't tell them the beans that they spill kind of vibes, but say, hey, I'm kind of dealing with somebody who wasn't following through. They're not following through, but they're coming towards me and, like offering this. Okay. So you can lean on people, especially your spirit guides. There's definitely an energy of parents here. Okay. And, like children as well. Okay. So maybe if this person, like, essentially ask this person for receipts, okay? Not in a way that's kind of pushy, not in a way that's like, you need to take accountability. No, not like that. Like detach from the drama, okay? But still show up in an abundant energy. We have Lakshmi and Temperance here. So make sure that you are, make sure that you stand on that lesson that you learned, okay? Make sure that you are fine without this energy. Don't create space in your schedule, really. Like allow them to come in when it works for you. Don't change your schedule for this person kind of vibes, okay? All right, so group number 2, that is all I have for you. That is what you don't see coming. Okay, this person is going to come towards you and they're going to spill the beans, okay? And they're going to offer to help, okay? They want to make up for what they shortchanged you and they missed out on, okay? But make sure that when they're coming back, it's in the energy of trying to make up for what they shortchanged you with, not because they're trying to make up on what they missed out on. Okay, does that make sense? All right. So that was what you don't see coming and advice from your spirit guides. I hope this helped shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, incarnation in this beautiful realm. I'd like to thank you so much for being here, and I love you with my whole entire heart. Namaste. Hi there, group number 3. Namaste and welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at what you don't see coming, and I'm pulling some advice from your spirit guides as well. So today we're taking a look at your card. You chose group number 3, which has to do with communication, creation. It also has to do with elements of the past. This can also be Gemini, Mercury kind of vibes, okay? And for some of you, this has to do with your neighborhood as well. Now, you selected the card of the Serpent, which to me has to do with Kundalini, okay, healing, awakening. This can also be a snake, but when it's the Serpent, this really feels like a force to be reckoned with, okay? We have 4 and 6, indicating a numerological total of 10, which is Capricorn and Saturn, a little bit of hard work, okay, not a bad thing. And we also have 4 with 6, okay, which indicates that in the present moment, both of these indicate the present moment actually, you're finding more comfort, you're finding more healing, and through this, it's allowing you to shine more. So 10 can be your public image, and the Serpent is Kundalini. So there is an ascension in your public persona, okay, in the way that you're being seen. Also maybe in the way that you approach your work, okay? You're reaching higher heights, okay? For some of you, this can be an indication, maybe if you are a light worker or you're in the spiritual field, okay, maybe you are being seen as an ascended being, or you're being seen as, maybe you're a guide to help people awaken their Kundalini. But what you don't see coming is there's definitely going to be a shift in the way that you work. There's going to be a shift in the way that you're seen. If you're not in the spiritual field, whatever you do, okay, you're going to be seeing this from a higher perspective. And you might indicate, this can also indicate that you might be getting a promotion or a raise at work that you don't see coming. I'm going to get into the tarot. That was a lot just off this one card. That certainly didn't happen with the other groups, group number 3, and 144 on the recording time. So with all of that information, let's pull what you don't see coming. So beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. Group number 3, action. Actions speak louder than words, okay? And I'm also seeing repent, okay? Ooh, with a snake. Ooh, snakes bite. Okay. And Capricorn can also be the devil, which is number 6. Okay, we're not going to get there. Let's pull the tarot. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay, what does group number 3 not see coming? Okay, let me center my energy because I just got this rush of energy when I tapped into you. That feels better. Okay, so I saw an old guide of mine that I haven't seen in a while when I was recentering myself from your energy, and they showed themselves to me as an archetype. Okay, now we do have 22, which is activation, 2 of Cups and 2 of Swords. At the back of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. I'm gonna keep pulling, but this is letting me know that your archetype, who I'm dealing with right now, group number 3, you are a guide, okay? You are a healer, you are a teacher, you are some sort of authority figure, and you are a force to be reckoned with, just like the Serpent here, okay? So 2 of Cups with the 2 of Swords. Let's see. All right, that is a lot of cards. 3 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Okay, let's see. Okay, you're going to be getting on that ship that you've been waiting for a while. Okay, some of you, you've been waiting for a promotion. Some of you, you've been working really hard towards a particular goal, and you're going to be reaching this. Now, I don't feel called to pull all these cards. Just kidding. They would like me to. So, we have 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, the Fool. We have the 9 of Cups. Let me organize these so they fit a little bit better. We also have the 6 of Swords. Interesting. Earned success, also walking away from something. This often indicates somebody who fought a battle, and then they take like the survivors and they put them on a boat, okay, and then they leave, okay. And then we have the 5 of Wands, fighting an uphill battle, Lord of Strife. I'm telling you just to go ahead and pull them. There's that Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Okay. Oh, okay. Fortitude, 6 of Pentacles, Judgment, and Temperance. That's why. 3 of Wands after the 5 of Swords. Okay, are you stressed out right now, group number 3? Because what you don't see coming is whatever this is that's been having you feel a little bit stuck or stagnant, or feeling like you just have so much to do and so little time to do it. But if you have faith in yourself and you have faith in the universe and you show up anyway, it's gonna be okay. All right, you're all on your own, and sometimes if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. You know what I mean? This is awakening we're talking about. This is being a teacher. This is being a leader. This is yes, I see you. I see you in this energy. Beautiful. But what you don't see coming is that from this energy, you are walking away from difficulties. You are going to say, well, if I get to make my own rules, then that means I don't have to do this, do I? And that's awesome. There's kind of like you're taking a left turn, but it's one that's in your highest interest. There's an indication of like I'm hearing radical self-love with Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Now, notice that you're going from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So you're just fine where you're at, okay? There's just a lot going on. You have a lot of responsibilities. I can see this here. But there's almost a temptation here to let this, how do I say this? There's almost a bit of temptation underlying this, okay? It's like maybe because you are, you're doing such a good job, okay, maybe you really want to go blow off some steam, okay? Or maybe because you are doing so much by yourself, you want to go maybe just find some company, okay? There's kind of this energy here, but you're not doing that, okay? Because what's happening, what you don't see coming, is that you're having the opportunity to just walk away from something because you don't feel like it. And that's enough, because I said so, because I want to. Kind of that energy. We have the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups, which is an 11, which is realization. And here we have 11 and 22, 2 master numbers, realization and activation. We have strength with the 6 of Pentacles, which indicates that you are now going to be redirecting your energy in a way that there's going to be a little bit of an oomph required from you. Okay, this is like when you start trying to drive a stick shift and it rolls back a little bit before you go forward. Okay. Or if you hit the gas super hard, okay, and your car kind of jolts a little bit, that's this energy that is kind of coming up, okay? So what you don't see coming is you're going to release something merely because you feel like it, not because it's good, not because it's bad, not because of any reason other than you don't want to. You simply don't feel like putting the energy or the effort into it. And honestly, that's a power move. So group 3, good for you. But in order to make up for this energy, it's going to require a little bit more faith and a little bit more strength. Now, this is in the present space in your spread, so I see that you're aware of this. You already know this. This is likely where you're at. The cornerstone of where you are is you're having faith that you can do this on your own, and if you have strength, you're not going to need to keep doing that, or it's going to pay back enough where it can be more self-sustaining and a little less self-reliant, okay? Here, in the future position, we have the Judgment with the Temperance card, okay? All of this faith that you've been having is going to pay off. You're going to see that when you surrender things to the universe, it shows up. That's what's happening for you. And when you continue to show up in strength and you continue to put yourself first, you make investments towards your future, you have an open giving channel and you have an open receiving channel, and you're making investments towards the future. And when something's hard to work through, you work through it anyway. You say, why is this hard to work through? How can I press through this energy? If I'm looking at this, what's the opposite of that? How can I work through this? You are maneuvering your way through life. This is a true alchemist here. So what you don't see coming here, group number 3, is that you're going to actually, you're going to see things just balance out. All of that, I know I'm going to get here if I just push a little bit harder, if I just do this a little bit, if I just keep going at it, I'm going to get here. And as soon as you release something just because you feel like it, at that same exact moment, everything's going to just fall into place, okay? This can look a lot of different ways for you depending on where you're at in life and what this is talking about. For a lot of you, I'm getting this might carry across a few different areas in life. Okay, you might be picking up a little bit of extra weight or baggage in one area due to, let's see, 9 of Cups with like Temperance. Okay, because you want to have maybe like, I'm hearing an insurance policy for your angels maybe. Okay, maybe, and also because you're doing something alone. Okay, this is giving insurance policy. Okay, so you're doing something extra. Okay, whatever this is that you're like, I don't want to be doing this, but I need to show up here because this is my insurance policy. Okay, whatever that is in your life, you are just saying, nope, screw it, I don't want to. And you're releasing it. Beautiful. And when you let go of this thing that you have been holding onto so tightly until you finally just release it, just because you feel like it, that is when everything that your angels have been working on and everything that you've been working on are going to hit you like a ton of bricks at the same time. At the same time. I am telling you, look at these cards. You probably know how to read them. Group number 3, look at these cards. I'm telling you. And at the back of the deck, what is this? King of Swords and the 3 of Wands. Okay. You are going to be taking action. You're going to be speaking up. I'm hearing, what is that audio where they're, like you say something and they're like, speak up. This is going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's going to be like, really? Speak up. You're going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Speak up. Your angels, they're trying to urge you a little bit. You see something that you really, really want to do, but you don't have time, you don't have space, but you put yourself first, okay? Maybe this has to do with, maybe this is finances, okay? This is a raise at your job. Maybe you're a teacher. Maybe you're a reader yourself. There's something like this where you have responsibility. And there's one responsibility that you are like, I can't let this go. And if there was one thing that I had to choose to leave, it would be this one, okay? And that exact thing, your spirit guides right now, they're like, speak up, speak up, say it louder, say it louder. And this is something that you might feel bad about, okay? You might feel bad either for lack of security, okay, it can be one reason. Lack of emotional security can be another one, or lack of support system. Let's see, support system, finances, or just because you're afraid of what will fill this, or if nothing comes to fill this. But as soon as this leaves, these energies are stepping up, okay? This is gorgeous. Because while you were holding on to this current moment, little insurance policy, you were also working on something that was going to pay off for you in the future, okay? And you know this, but I don't think you knew it was going to hit this hard this soon. Okay, and this is beautiful energy to see. We do have Ace of Cups with a 10 of Cups here. We do have the 2 of Cups. We have the Fool. We have the Fortitude. We have Temperance. Okay, some of you, they're saying say it. Okay, so some of you might be surprised to find out that you have a love offer on the horizon. Some of you might notice that exactly what leaves is going to be replenished not only by self-love, but by somebody else making you a romantic offer. If you're already in a commitment, this person can be wanting to spend more time with you. Okay, maybe the time that you are investing here, this is showing up as like little movie dates or having like lunch in the park. This is going for like sunset strolls. This is like beautiful energy. This is going to IKEA just because it's fun to go to IKEA and redecorate the house, not because you have to, or anything like that. No time crunch. There's kind of this energy of like bringing the romanticism back into your life. Oh, okay, there it is. So for some of you, this is literally romance. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing that you are being seen as a leader, okay? And whatever this is, like the romance is being brought back into your life. And this can be self-romance. This can be taking that bubble bath, okay? This can be like going outside for the sunset every night. I don't know where you guys live, but where I live, sunset is like every day. It's like a little 10-minute holiday. Like everybody goes to sunset. It's like a huge event. So maybe it's going outside for sunset. there's kind of this indication too where you are like, not only are you speaking up, but you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're romanticizing your life, not because it looks a certain way, but because it feels a certain way, because you're overflowing in this happiness. There's connection everywhere. Okay, so some of you might be making new friends. Okay, you might be having a new romantic partner. You might be bonding closer with your current friends or romantic partner. This can just be having more time connecting, okay? Connecting with the earth, connecting with the elements, connecting with, this is giving kind of like tantric energy a little bit, not like super tantra, but it's giving very like kind of sensual energy. This is giving like a sacral expansion that's just kind of emphasized by the heart a little bit. And as soon as you say, you know what, this doesn't feel good and I'm doing it anyway, even though 6 and 5, even though I've communicated that this is a burden, okay, even though my intuition is telling me to speak up in the situation, even though whatever this is, even though blank, I'm still doing it anyway. Now, whatever this is, you're going to be saying, now I will not be doing this. I will not be accepting this energy in my life, even though it was blank. So whatever the but was is now going to be the reason that you're scooting it out. And that's gorgeous. It's beautiful. This is showing up as something you don't see coming, but I think that it's already something that you desire. It's something that you want. Okay, if we look at the 2s here, this has to do with this can have to do with taking action. This can have to do with coming together, with celebration, with luxury. This can also have to do with your morals, your values. Okay, we look at our emotional values with cups. We look at what our intuition is telling us, where we're feeling guided. And we also look at what we're expressing, the way that we're expressing it, and the thoughts that are going through our head. Okay, so if this was taking a toll on your mental health, this was taking a toll perhaps on your ability to express yourself or the way that you felt you could express yourself. Maybe you needed to express yourself way too much. Maybe you needed to listen way too much. Maybe you're a teacher, okay, and you're always using your voice. Maybe you're a therapist and you're always listening to others, but there's that lack of balance here, okay? And then with the cups here, this looks like something that was having you, we have 2 and cups, okay? So we have 2 sacral and we have cups, water, also sacral, okay? So this can be something that was having you repress maybe a sensual part of yourself, having you repress a sensual or pleasureful or emotional part of yourself, or even repress your emotions or your intuition in some way as well, okay? Because water has to do with intuition, but we also have 6 of swords here. Intuition can also be ruled by air, okay, because it's in our pineal gland, and number 6 is also the number of the pineal gland. So this is saying that it almost took the water out of the intuition, or it took, or like it something like this. Okay, there's kind of an indication here where like I'll say this lightly. It can also be literally for you, but like the clairsentience is coming back. The expression, the intuition, the knowledge, the knowing by feeling is coming back. The romanticism in your life is coming back. And you don't see this coming because you are so focused right now on, first you're trying to figure out the path. Then you hopped onto the path. Now you're working super hard to find yourself in a stable position where you are putting in a lot of effort, and you're finally noticing that what you put out, you're getting back. Okay, this is a beautiful system, but now you're at the place where you're being asked to dare to ask for more. You're being asked to dare to step up, nudge something out of your life, and make space for the life you actually want to live, not just the one that works for you right now. And the reason you don't see this coming is because there's kind of an indication of, let's see, we have 9 to 6, okay? When you look at your future, we have 66, unconditional love. You look at your future and it doesn't look like the way that it does right now. And we know that our present moment, number 6, we have 4 and 6, both numbers that indicate the present moment. Okay, our present moment has the past coded in it and the future coded in it as well. And when you look at what you want your future to look like and you look at where you're at right now, you're able to look at this and say, if I leave this, I'll be happier. When I look at my future, it doesn't involve this. So I might as well take another step in that direction, because you know that the closer that you inch in that direction, even if it requires faith, even if it requires going at it alone or scared or broke or tired or either way, you know it's going to be reciprocal. Okay, you know that the angels have been working with you, your guides have been working with you, and you know that I'm hearing all's fair in love and war. You know that it's fair. You know that you deserve whatever this is that you desire, and you see it. You can clearly see it. You can feel it. Not only can you see it, you're being given the opportunity to feel it once again, which is another indication that now you are stepping back into this timeline, or stepping into the timeline that you've wanted or that you visualized, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. Let me get into the Moonology Oracle cards for you. You are good enough. Look at this full moon in Virgo. Look at you. Go, go, go energy with all like a little bit of perfection. This is like, don't stop ever. And like, this is energy of like, you're at 110% all the time and everything that you do is perfect and it's healed and it's for others and like you're doing it alone. And it's just like, it keeps getting bigger and better with you. And that's beautiful and amazing. And you know what? You're good enough. And you can continue in this energy if that's what you want, but how does it feel? What are you applying it towards? What is your spark of inspiration that makes you that awesome? Like, what do you want to be acting like that about? Okay, here's those last two here. Okay, we have, be bold and make the first move. Okay, literally. So this is really what you don't see coming. It's that you're going to be stepping into what it is that you truly want, okay, by releasing something. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Okay, we have Pisces and Virgo, which is perfect with the cardinal moon in the center. Can I get an amen? Okay, Virgo and Pisces. These are what's known as sister signs. They're opposite signs in a zodiac chart. We know this, right? So there's an indication here that not only are you balancing, like, showing up, okay, your routine, your regimen, your exercise, but also the way that you feel, your creativity. It's like, not only is your creativity, your sacral chakra, here we go. This is, you're opening up Pisces in your chart. You're opening back up to Neptune, to the daydreams. You're keeping a dream journal. You are allowing yourself to tap into your subconscious. Maybe some of you are doing, they're showing me like binaural beats or hypnotherapy or like dream work journals, creativity. They're showing me painting and doing stuff like this. You are allowing yourself to leverage your creativity and be bold and make that move. It's like, this is that flip that table moment where you're like, I don't want to be a lawyer, I want to paint, okay? This is beautiful. This is really beautiful energy. It's also kind of giving like, how'd you get into Harvard? What, like it's hard? Like that, like Elle Woods. Like it's giving that effortlessness. It's giving that romanticism. It's giving that pretty in pink kind of like, you show up and you show up correctly. Like you're the best of the best at whatever it is that you choose to do. So why not be the best of the best at like loving yourself? Why not be the best of the best at standing up for what you believe in, standing up for your creativity? Why not be the best of the best at what it is that you want to be the best of the best at? Be the best at that. Be the best at honoring yourself. That, we live for this energy. Now, I don't know why this is what you don't see coming. I can kind of see it here. You work really hard. You have goals. You have a little bit of a security thing going in place here. I get it. I see you. But there's going to be a moment where you just say, no. Nope, that's enough. Maybe it's going to be a spark of inspiration. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of an event. I don't really see too much like drama going on here, but there's definitely an indication where you're just going to have like this spark. Maybe you wake up. We do have Neptune's influence going on here with the sun. Okay, it could be a transit that's aspecting your chart quite heavily or in a direct way. This can also be like, you know, when you have one of those dreams and all those puzzle pieces just like click together and you go, and you wake up and you're just suddenly over that thing, or you just suddenly have that realization. It's like kind of this vibe. Okay, it's not really feeling like drama. It's feeling like peace. Like it's coming from peace and strength. Like, well, if I got myself here, I can get myself there. Like, shit. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you. Okay, so group number 3, I'm going to pull some advice. For the other groups, I was pulling a little more like tactical things I didn't see coming. But I think that, I was going to say, I think that you know what this is, but they're reminding me again that there was love in here. So let me pull this because I pulled 2 layers of cards because a lot of them came out for you. So let me do this for you actually before I get into your advice. So you have the Ace of Cups with the 10 of Cups, okay? This might indicate that somebody's coming into your life and you want to make room for whatever this is, okay? Maybe this can be somebody that you cross paths with on the street one day and you never see again, and they just spark you with this inspiration. You ever like see somebody and you're like, wow, they have a beautiful aura, or oh my gosh, they're selling crystals on the pier, I want to do that. Or just if they can do it, I can do it too. Or maybe this is a new romantic offer or a new friend and you want to make time for them. Maybe you want more time with your friends or whatever this is. There's an indication where you want to enjoy yourself more. Maybe you're just walking down the street and you see like a group of friends like having brunch or something, and you're like, it's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, like, and instead of being like, what are you doing at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, this is more like, I want to be free on 2 p.m. on a Wednesday, you know, it's stuff like that. This is that You are good enough. Live that romanticized life. You have the realization, and now you're putting it into place, and you've done this time and time and time again. You have the blueprint. You already know. I'm hearing Blueprint by Tyler Jane. She's like, I'm the blueprint for your bounce back. I know there's Biddy's mad because you ain't that. Looking in the mirror like, damn, who's she? That's me. Okay. Yes. You are your own blueprint, and you have it. Like, you have it on lock. This is beautiful. Okay. And we have Mars. Okay, so there's a little bit of passion, a little bit of fire going on here. Okay, so this can indicate, but no, it's Mars, but it's on the happy cards. Okay, so this doesn't indicate like a fight. This might indicate maybe a little bit of like sensuality. Okay, this can indicate maybe like an art workshop. This can be a new romantic partner. This can be a friend wanting to hang out with you or go on a vacation. This is like something's going to be entering your life that you don't see coming that is going to trigger this, but it's going to be positive. It's going to be like, hey, do you have time on Tuesday? And the answer could be no, but it could also be yes. Okay, and then this is kind of the tipping point. It's going to be positive. It's going to be happy. Don't worry. Siren for confirmation. Other things you don't see coming. Okay, there's an indication of you having more energy as well. Maybe you're getting better sleep, or you're waking up earlier, waking up with the sun. They're also showing me Ashtanga. Okay, so maybe some of you are doing your sun salutations, or you're just going outside in the morning and hanging out with the sun. Maybe it totally changes your day, changes your perspective. They're showing me also somebody getting like a sunburn, so I just want to say make sure that you're wearing your skin protectant, okay, if you're doing anything that involves UV rays, UVA or UVB, okay, I see you. Smart tan certified. Anyway, so we also have the Six of Pentacles here. So there's an indication that you are going to be receiving something back from an investment that you've been making over a prolonged period of time, okay, and with the Last Judgment, with Temperance here, you're going to, if you've been feeling like things aren't fair, but you have to create your own fairness, okay? Or if you're feeling like, well, everybody started nowhere before they got somewhere kind of energy, and you've just been like keeping your head down, showing up, doing what you need to do, following the protocol. You know what to do. You have the blueprint. You've just been following this blueprint. You know it's going to work. If you put one foot in front of the other and then another foot in front of the other, and you got a clear path ahead, you're going to get there eventually, okay? That's where you've been. But you're going to notice that there are some berries along the way, and you want to pick them and eat them. They're going to be so sweet. You're going to see a little baby tortoise crossing the street, and you're going to want to squat down and hang out with them, okay? And these are going to be the things where you're like, wow, I'm connected with all of these things, and you're going to just enjoy the walk there a little more. And before you even know it, you're going to stumble upon your destination, and you're going to realize you never stopped for your snack. So then you're going to have your little snack, okay? You're going to have be full off of the berries that you saw on the path. You're going to have made friends with little birdies and turtles and tortoises and beautiful little animals, okay? And you're going to notice that all of the hard work that you did paid off, because you finally are at that vantage point. And it's not, there's no skew or like filter over the vantage point. You didn't get to the vantage point, but you're still carrying this burden, okay? Because you dropped it. So you didn't walk there carrying a heavy load. You walked there in a romanticized energy. So this is what you don't see coming. And also for some of you, if you are, I'm hearing clairaudient, okay? If you are clairaudient or you're spiritual, there's definitely huge spiritual energy coming here. Like, you're my alchemist for sure. There's an indication here that you're going to have an opportunity to connect more with your guides. Okay, so some of them might be whispering in your ear a little bit more. You might be expanding your clairaudience a little bit more. I'm hearing auditory synesthesia. Okay, so that can be happening for some of you. Also, you might be having an opportunity to travel, or they might be saying, hey, like, come over here, like, take the long way home today, or go for a walk around the block and then go explore that little pathway you've never taken before. Okay, there's something like this that they're kind of going to nudge you to do, and that's going to be really cute. It's just going to be a way to enjoy your time, and they have a surprise for you. They're saying that they want to come through as well. They don't want me to tell you what it is, and they don't want me to push it, okay? Oh, we have priorities. Look at you, reprioritizing yourself with King Solomon. Ooh, look at you. Okay, advice. Yeah, keep your priorities straight. And you know what that is? It's you. It's you. It's that shit stuck under my shoe. It's the smell inside the van. Sorry. So, advice for group number 3. Advice for group number 3. Oop. We have freedom. Priorities and freedom. Prioritize your freedom. Girl, boy, they, person, get out there. Live your life. Live your life. You have to stay focused. Stay focused on crystals. Stay focused on the unicorns. Stay focused on those pretty blue eyes. Stay focused on that blue t-shirt.
Stay focused on your freedom and your priorities. What are your priorities? What do you want them to be? What do you want your future to look like? Does your present moment look like you're on that path? It can. It certainly can. Okay? Your advice is to make those changes. Work your magic. Certainly, my alchemist. Look at all these Merkabas coming out too. And your guides. Your guides are going to be connecting with you. And they're... Okay. Wow. Okay. Channeling. Hold on. They're really glad that you are here listening to this message, because you know that it's possible. This is something that you wanted to do. This is something that you're aware that you can do. It's an option for you, and you know how to do it. You know when to do it. You know what to release. Okay, you are aware of this. They're going to be communicating with you individually. This is like, they want me to pass you off to them. Okay, so whether you have a moment right now, or 10 minutes before you fall asleep tonight, or when you wake up, or whenever you do you, okay, you are going to get connected with your spirit guides and or the higher self of somebody else who may or may not be coming in. Okay, it's a general reading, don't come at me, but we do have 2 Merkabas coming here. Okay, so you might be spiritually connecting with the higher self of somebody else, but with Saint Germain and King Solomon, this is not a joke. Okay, this is someone who means business. This can be an old spirit guide you haven't seen in a while. It's giving Merlin. Okay, it's giving like Archangel Michael. It's giving someone serious. Okay, this can also be the higher self of somebody who is seriously trying to connect with you. Okay, I just said serious a lot, so it could be literally be serious, serious B, or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe there's, for some of you, there's a collective that you know you should be tapping into, but you've been avoiding it a little bit, or it's just been difficult, okay? There's a reason for the avoidance. Now, it's going to be coming to you, okay? It's going to come to you, but it needed you to crack open your faith again, okay? It needed your crown to be just open a little bit more, okay, to make space for that. And that's where this faith comes in. This a little bit more drastic faith, a little bit more romanticization, because you can only open up you can open up any chakra as much as you want, literally, but when you are maintaining a clear channel and you have something going on down here and you're trying to open this up a little more, it just draws in more imbalances. So you get to romanticize your life, enjoy a little bit more creativity and pleasure and sensuality in your life. It's going to crack open your solar plexus and your heart a little bit, and you're going to get all these intuitive downloads that allow you to express yourself more freely. And on top of that, you have more faith and you have a little bit more stability, security, safety. Now you don't have the safety, because this safety net, this root chakra thing, all right? You are now having the faith to release this. And because of this, it's going to open you up a little bit more in your crown chakra and your faith, just faith, not sight, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to crack you open a little bit more, and you're going to get to connect with whoever, whatever, wherever, okay? But this is coming through. And it's like, this is all a roundabout way of saying you knew you were going to get to this point, okay? This point in your ascension journey, okay? This point in your activation point. Haha, I knew this was my spiritual group. This is all a roundabout way of saying, look at you walking this path, okay? Did you not think you were going to get here? Well, you did. So here's the next step, okay, spiritually. You're going to get, this is your next step in ascension. This is your next step in awakening, enlightenment, spirituality, clairaudience for some of you. Stay focused on your crystals, stay focused on your unicorns. Some of you are tapping into the Fae, the fairy realm. Some of you are tapping into Lemuria. They're also saying Tartary, okay, for some of you. Shambhala is coming through. We do have Epona here, okay. Gorgeous energy, look at these. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there, but you know what this is. Okay, some of you, this is that connection that wants to come through, or lack thereof, whatever, I don't know. All right, your advice from your spirit guides, to sum this up, is to continue to have faith, okay? Reprioritize your freedom. Get a little more crazy, get a little more drastic with your faith. Put yourself out there, stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the long distance prize, okay? And I want to say, like, if you're tapped into your crystal light, do that. If not, I posted my daily meditation, and I realized after a lot of people started asking me about this, it has chakra chakra into golden light, into crystal light transmutation in it, because that's what I do in my daily practice. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. Leave it if it doesn't resonate. Some of you, just hang out with your crystals a little bit more. Sit on your bed, make a little crystal grid, you know what I mean? Pick up the crystal that you feel the most magnetized to and ask it where it wants to go, you know? Some of you, go hang out outside in nature. Talk to a rock. You know what I mean? Dig up some crystals in the ground. Get your hands dirty a little bit. Hang out with the fairy realms. Ask them what they would do if they were you. They're showing me my Larimar. This little jar here with the Larimar and a pearl. Okay, so that can be significant for you as well. They're also showing me my pink Mangano calcite. So that can be helpful for you as well. And they're showing me my Unikite and they're showing me my desert rose. These are not all the crystals on my desk, I promise. These are the ones that wanted to come through for you, okay? Unakite, desert rose, pink manganic calcite, and larimar and pearl, okay? So, I'm seeing tall, and they're saying K-tall, like, you know what's up. You already know what's up, okay? Allow yourself to stand in that new version of yourself that you've already been, okay? But you needed to kind of catch up in the 3D realm a little bit in order to, like, you built yourself that step, okay, to step off of. You built yourself your stepping stone with your spiritual knowledge being that being, okay? But now you get to look up from that stepping stone and you get to embody all of it and step into that physical version of the life, embodying that new higher version of yourself, okay? And then P.S. someone somewhere is trying to connect with you, go do that. They want me to hand you off to them, okay? So take that however it resonates. Don't tap into anything that you're not comfortable with. Please don't ask for something to come to you. See what is there, and if you are familiar with it, accept it into your realm. Hopefully we know this, but I get a lot of emails, so I just feel like I need to be safe. All right, I love you. And I hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation. Group number 3. Oh, they're saying there's a little more advice. Hold on, stay tuned, please. Okay, there may be advice for you. Look at Tarot with Tay. Look at Lexi the Leo. Look at Iso Tarot. Look at 9 3/4. Look at Luna. Oh, La Lune. Look at La Lune. Okay. Yes? Anything else? Anyone else? What's coming through? Okay, crystal light. If you have a source for your if you resonate with crystal light and you have a known source for this, a known spirit guide, a known collective that helps you tap into this. This can be Andromeda, this can be Lyra, this can be the Mantids, okay? This can be Blue Avians for some of you, this can be Polaris, okay? If any of those are ringing a bell for you, tap in with that, okay? The Fae, Lemuria, okay? And then again, Tartary. If any of those are kind of ringing a bell when I'm saying that, they're also saying Orion, okay? But a little bit, Mintaka, that's why, okay? If any of those are like just went ding, 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 okay, that would be who, okay? If not, leave it, all right? So, your life is your own. It really is, okay? I know we like to pretend that it's not, and then we get all like spiritual about it, and we know that we can do whatever we want, and then we end up in the same old little rat race, just at a higher vibrational rat race, you know what I mean? But you cracked the code again, okay? So now it's time for your life to level up, so just, kick this thing to the dirt, you know? So that's what you don't see coming, and your advice to follow. So I hope this helps shed love, light, and clarity on your situation, group number 3. I love you with my whole heart, and I would like to thank you so very much for being here. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, week, month, year, and incarnation in this beautiful, divine, glorious realm. Okay? I love you. Namaste.